thing which put together the three tallest guy in Finland.
Big Louie?
Big Louie is one of those, and then there's two other guys.
Mm.
They have one common thing,
Mm.
each other. They're coming just beside of Kalevala,
Something in the
which
water.
is middle of nowhere.
Yeah. All right, we rolling?
We are.
We're rolling.
Good.
Good
Hi,
story.
teacher Mark. Oh, I need to clap.
You get the clap.
I get to.
Yep.
Michael. I get
Watch
to
how
clap.
it's done.
Watch how it's done. Okay, so this is where you're gonna say your name, and then this is Finlandia Fridays in Finnish.
No.
No.
Terve, minä olen Juha Vidgrén ja tämä on Finlandia Friday. Ja tässä on meno kuin moukari häkissä.
Maybe one more
One
time.
more time.
And Finlandia Fridays.
Yeah, Finlandia
Finlandia
Fridays.
Yeah.
Tämä on Finlandia Fridays ja minä olen Juha Vidgrén ja meno on kohta kuin moukari häkissä.
Perfect.
Perfect. Now we're gonna do our moment of silence, which is not for prayer. Okay?
Okay.
So we can edit out all the background noise.
Great.
Yeah. No. All right, I get the 5, 4, 3, 2 thing now.
You have any gin and tonic for the beginning?
Yeah, right? Huh. All right.
It's already midday.
It is almost midday. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome to Finlandia Fridays. My name is Bree Gorman, and I'm your guest host for this week's episode. I have with me today Juha Vidgrén, the chairman of the board of Ponsse. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Let's start out with a little bit about what Ponsse is and what you do there.
Okay, Ponsse is a forest machine company. We build the best cut-to-length forest machine in the world. We have a factory in Finland, and my father started the business in 1970, so next year will be our 50 years anniversary. And we operate in a very small village. In our home village, Vieremä, we have only 4,000 people. And the history is in countryside, where my father started already when he was a farmer. Then he went to work for logging for the weekends and for the winter times. He was only 14 years old when he quit the school, and that happened in 1957. So the Finland after the Second World War was a very poor condition, no money anybody in the countryside. So if you wanted to earn own money, you need to go for logging site for winter. And that was my father's background. In 1960s, he started to buy farm tractor, trailer, and start to be a logger as a contractor also. So he bought the machines from the market. Those machines were really bad quality. They were broken all the time. And then 1969, he finally said that if I want to stay in the business, we need to build an own machine which lasts at least 2 weeks without any service. And that's how the story started when they built the first machine in 1969. So actually, this is already now 50 years celebration for us, but it takes 1 year finally when he made the company alive. And today we are operating in 42 different countries globally. We have over 1,700 employees. In US, we have been here now 25 years. We have sold here over 1,300 machines in North American market. And our main office is in Wisconsin, Rhinelander. But we are very strong also in Minnesota, Michigan, and nowadays we started also in West Coast. So US is a big market, but here the market is a little bit different than in Europe. Here the biggest way to operate is full-length method. Feller punchers, gears, and in our way we have cut-to-length machines. It's a little bit different. So we just wait that technology goes on and investments go in US market. So we believe that this is our future also here. And it's also one reason to be here, because we want to invest to the North American market, and we want to look after also the possibilities for the future. So that's name of the game in forestry, global market.
Yes. And Ponsse actually got its name from an interesting story, I think.
Yeah, 1969 when they built the first machine.
Yes.
They took the components from 6 different machines. They went to the local blacksmith hall. they built the machine 9 months.
Mhm.
My father was also, always very happy because it was like a natural birth. 9 months time, and then they drive the machine out. And in the same day, there was 70 local people who get together outside of the blacksmith hall. Everybody was interested that what kind of machine it will be. People told my father that you are crazy. Why to build a machine here middle of nowhere? There's a big companies completing against you, but my father said that, hey, I was testing those all, they didn't work, and now we finally have better than those. So when they drive the machine out, 70 people looking what kind of machine it is. And that moment my father didn't have any money to buy the paint. So they were welding, working, put together the parts, 9 months in the dark blacksmith hall. So the machine itself, when they drive it out, was very dark, very ugly, very shitty. And the machine itself, it has a very low frame, and the front and back tires, they were far away from each other. And in the same time, 1969, in this village, there was a famous hunting dog. It was a mixed breed dog.
Mhm.
It was always, again, after the rabbit in the forest, it was always very dirty. The dog was very low,
Mhm.
and the legs were far away from each other. So the first local who saw the machine driving out said that what kind of Ponsse is that, because the name of the dog was Ponsse.
Yes.
So that's how my father picked up the name, because he was thinking that, hey, if the dog can get the rabbit out of the swamp from deep forest, this machine will get the log out of the deep forest and from the swamp. So it was quite good combination he put together just like that.
Yeah, that is quite a jump there from a dog to a tractor.
Yeah, but it's good, but we've never seen any other word like Ponsse anywhere.
No. So Ponsse does have a pretty good relationship with Finlandia. You've been up here quite a few times, and we also have an internship program. Tell us a little bit about the internship program.
We started the program, I was here first time 2014.
Okay.
And that's about time for our financing side manager, Mr. Reijo Huttunen. Reijo's told about that he's been here, and it might be a good chance to come here, meet people, and maybe bring some ideas what we could do together. And then afterwards we noticed that my father, he died 2010. And before he died, he already had own foundation. And the foundation idea is to share the information of forestry work, market, business overall. And while I was visiting here, it started to get together the idea that should we have this Vidgrén Foundation diploma also here in US, that we could bring one young student to Finland to look after the business and also to understand that what we are doing. And also it's a good chance for us to tell young people what we think about forestry and the business overall. And that's how we started.
Yes. And I think we have to ask you, have you had a favorite intern?
Yeah, four. Four of them. It's a great people, yeah.
Yeah, almost 5.
Almost
We
five,
recently
yeah.
announced congratulations to Nick Toby. He'll be this summer's Ponsse intern. So another thing that you have done with our Finnish American Heritage Center is actually this cookbook. You sponsored it, and all of the proceeds go to the Finnish American Heritage Center. And tell me a little bit about why you did this.
Well, we did 5 years ago in Finland. I live in the small village, and just like I travel here, it feels like at home. So I can understand the people who came from Finland here over 100 years ago, settled down here, had a farm, and start to work here in the mining or in agriculture or farming. We made a book in Finland. Idea was to bring something for the next generations. And the food is something what is coming from back from the old times. And everybody, we have a relation for the family food. We like it or we don't like it. It's a relation anyway. But the idea is here that let's make a local food. Let's bring local people here. They tell their stories, and also I'm very thankful for Mr. Jim Kurti because he make a lot of writing. He had a very good history knowledge already behind, and he could write this old text here. And appreciate a lot of his work, and also every people who take part of this. It's a fresh. I like the pictures, and we have a lot of those pictures what we couldn't put in the book. So now we have thinking how to put them alive here in Hancock.
I love it. It's a beautiful book, and that book can be picked up at our bookstore, Northwind Books, and we'll have a link in the show notes. So the last thing I really want to talk to you about is one of the reasons you're here in the States is for your company retreat down in Green Bay. Why do you feel it's important to have those?
Well, we put all our employees together, and then we talk about the last year, how it went, and then we are talking about our target for this year, and then we go about our products, what new we have. We have coming our product managers from Finland, 2 guys. We go and share the information, and that is most important thing nowadays. The communications and the knowledge people need to know. You don't need to know everything, but you need to have the feeling that where I can find the information. And then when we are all together there, we also have a little bit free time. We are not in the office or workshop, so it also helps everybody to relax, have a nice time, and feel like one big Ponsse family, one big happy Ponsse.
An important distinction.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for being on Finlandia Fridays today. I know you've got a packed schedule while you're here. Make sure to check out our other podcasts, This Week in Finlandia Athletics and Leading the Pride and Lying Around. They can all be found at finlandia.edu/podcasts. And we'll see you next Friday.
And we're out.
Kiitos.
Good job. Hey!